Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to cut to the chase at all here, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to straight up here, and I'm going to start this video right now. As always, I'm going to share my opinion, and last time I did that, you didn't like it. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's just cut straight into this bull crap. I'm not making no intro, so, yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, I am a Canadian. I don't know, as you guys know, let alone, as you guys know, I am a Raptors fan, a huge Raptors fan, you know what I'm saying? I don't miss a game, you know what I'm saying? Because since you live in Canada, the only basketball game that's on TV is the Raptors game, so why the heck not? So, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, what's ticking me off in the media is the dumb, immature media decisions that people still coming out here and telling me that the Toronto Raptors, my boys, are not contenders, ladies and gentlemen. They're not pretenders. I understand there's no Kawhi Leonard, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like, you think that a team led by Kyle Lowry is not going to win a championship, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't make any sense to me, and it just makes me angry that no matter what the Toronto Raptors franchise does, people are still going to sleep on them and call them pretenders. Heck, we could have Giannis, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis. We could have all those guys, and they're going to still saying, oh, the Raptors are pretenders. They're not going to win a championship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I understand what you're saying. But the Raptors are straight contenders, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And we can definitely contend with the Bucks. Our defense is way too our defense is way too good for half the teams in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? And half of these guys that are saying the Raptors are pretenders are Celtics fans. And you know what I'm saying? Celtics fans' opinion on the NBA is really irrelevant. You guys had Kyrie Irving, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not that that affects you, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Let alone. But if you're calling the Toronto Raptors pretenders, you need some help, ladies and gentlemen. They are not pretenders. They can contend with any team in the league. They can take them on in 7 games. They can beat any team in a series, except for maybe the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? But they can definitely hang with the best of them. And that's what makes me mad, ladies and gentlemen. We have to defy all the odds just to be called pretenders every single heckin' year. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. Okay, I really don't like that, and I completely despise it. Completely despise. You know what I'm saying? And half these guys are Celtics fans, thinking that championships are won on paper. Oh yeah. Kemba Walker's better than Kyle Lowry. Oh yeah. Gordon Hayward over Norman Powell. You know what I'm saying? Enes Kanter over Marcus Gasol, which first of all is false. Marcus Gasol is better than Enes Kanter in every single way. They're also like, oh yeah, I think Tatum is better than Siakam. No, they're not. Personally, as a Raptors fan, Siakam and Tatum are equal. Okay, that's facts. Okay, and you know what I'm saying? Games are won on the court, not on paper. You know what I'm saying? The Raptors have crushing defense, and they will completely destroy and completely hold the Celtics to less than 100 points a game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not here hating on Celtics fans. You know what I'm saying? I have a friend who's a Celtics fan. He can't even name one player on the team. So, you know what I'm saying? I have to call out him. But the thing is, man, the Raptors are not pretenders, ladies and gentlemen. They are sheer fired contenders. I don't care what you think. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this team is definitely able to get to the conference finals. Heck, they're good enough to hang with the Bucks. Their defense is too good for half these teams in the league. You know what I'm saying? Way too good for half these teams in the league. Oh, just because I'm wearing a Celtics t-shirt doesn't make me like hate them anymore. You know what I'm saying? I hate the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? I think their jerseys just look good. You know what I'm saying? Just rocking that. I am not a Celtics fan. I am a Raptors fan. Sheer fired. Not a bandwagon because I'm Canadian. Okay. Just to get that out of the way. If you call me a bandwagon, I can counter that easily. How am I a bandwagon when I watched my team get their back blown out by washed Kevin Garnett and washed Paul Pierce in Game 7 of 2014? How do you think that felt? We got completely destroyed in Game 7 against the Nets in 2014. That hurts as a Raptors fan. You know what I'm saying? We got swept by washed Paul Pierce and rookie Bradley Beal. That sucks. You know what I'm saying? And also, how am I a bandwagon when I've watched my team get their back completely destroyed by LeBron Motherfucking James 3 years in a row? 3 years in a row. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot call me a Raptors bandwagon at all, ladies and gentlemen. Just how, like, you know what I'm saying? But the Raptors, ladies and gentlemen, have way too much heart for the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? The Celtics are going to be like, oh, let's get a 10-point lead and we're automatically going to win. No, the Raptors are going to come back every single time. Oh, Kemba Walker going to be like, oh, yeah, can we just keep a 10-point? We have to go up by 10. Raptors going to come back from 10 every single time. Like, why can't we keep a 10-point lead? Because the Raptors have way too much heart, ladies and gentlemen. Way too much heart. They're well coached. Not saying Brad Stevens is a bad coach. He's a really good coach. You know what I'm saying? I think the Celtics are a really good team themselves. I'm giving respect where respect is due. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not happy with people calling the Raptors pretenders. Calling the Raptors pretenders is very immature in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, like the Raptors are their defense is too good for half these teams. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think the Raptors held Joel Embiid, one of the best centers in the league, to 0. All right, listen, my camera gave out. You know what I'm saying? So back to my little rant here. I respect the Boston Celtics. I think Jason Tatum's really good. I think Jason Tatum will give you like 20 a game. You know, Kemba Walker is really good. As we saw in Charlotte, he's capable of 30 a night. But I think that Kemba Walker is not a first option anymore. Jason Tatum is. So Kemba Walker's going to give like 15. You know what I'm saying? And then like Gordon Hayward maybe like 11 a game. Enes Kanter 4 a game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm not a Celtics fan. I don't follow the Celtics at all. But the Celtics are just, literally, Celtics fans coming at me, oh, the Raptors are pretenders, when they're comparing on paper. Compare on the court, ladies and gentlemen. The Raptors have defied every single odd there is to defy. And yet we're still underdogs. We're still pretenders, according to the media. When literally, we're the second best team in the Eastern Conference, you know what I'm saying? We know how to win games, you know what I'm saying? But, like, come on, man, please, like, if you think the Raptors are not contenders, your basketball opinion is literally irrelevant, you know what I'm saying? I'm only 15 years old, you know? I mean, you can diss me all you want, but if you're a Celtics fan, but if you're a Raptors fan, have to agree with me here, you know what I'm saying? You have to defy every single odd, you know what I'm saying? We're just going to come into the playoffs, and we're going to dominate and get to the finals. I think we're good enough to hang with the Bucks. Celtics, get out of our way, dude. Like, seriously. I thought it's going to be a really good series, but you know what I'm saying? If you think the Raptors are pretenders, just get out of my lane. If you think the Raptors are pretenders, get out of my lane. Raptors are definitely better than the Celtics standings-wise. You know what I'm saying? They have a great, maybe if they kept Al Horford, they would have won that series easily. But, you know what I'm saying? But, like, the Raptors have way too much heart for these guys. They're just way too, you know what I'm saying? You can get Fred VanVleet, who is really underrated. He can go off at any time. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Lowry is also capable of going off. Siakam's going to get like 25 a night. Norman Powell's going to go off. You know what I'm saying? Gasol's going to start hitting his threes. You know what I'm saying? But, like, honestly, man, the Raptors are just going to come in. They're going to fire on all cylinders. So, if you think the Raptors are pretenders, get out of my lane. You know, I can't say that any nicer. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, go Raps. And, yeah, so that's why I think the Raptors will get past the Celtics, you know what I'm saying? I think we're capable of going off. Our defense is too good. But, like, the Celtics fans got to stop what they're doing, you know? Like, I said this a billion times. Y'all think we're pretenders, you know what I'm saying? But we're not, you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why y'all hating on such a good team. So, you know, 2K leads it down, you know what I'm saying?